Mexico City has cancelled Christmas celebrations and its world-famous Day of the Dead parade. As the capital's hospital occupation surged to over 80%, the authorities returned the region to the maximum alerta roja, red alert.
Necesitamos un esfuerzo extraordinario.
We need an extraordinary effort to ensure that anyone who becomes gravely ill has access to a hospital bed. So we call upon the public not to hold parties and to stay in your homes.
Quedarnos en casa.
Churches have been closed, citizens urged to stay in total isolation, and $1,000 fines imposed on anyone holding Christmas parties. Yet on the streets, little has changed. Mexico City is by far the country's most COVID-19 infected region, averaging more than 4,000 confirmed cases a day in December. And while Christmas festivities were cancelled in the capital, it seems a lot of people here had ideas of their own. In the centre of the city, despite the red alert, police officers stand idly by as the crowds mix. It appears that compliance will be largely voluntary, mainly being left to individuals and civilian groups, such as condominium committees, to enforce the lockdown. Leticia Rodriguez is the committee chair of a building with 80 apartments and more than 200 residents. She says that asking her community to be responsible has been effective.
Procurar no visitas.
We have asked our residents to avoid external visits and parties. We haven't tried to prohibit anything, and it has worked. Because when people have done things with the right attitude, voluntarily, everything runs smoothly. If we try and enforce our rules, it doesn't work.
We are living now the worst part of the pandemic.
Dr. Alejandro Macias is a leading Mexican epidemiologist and says people need to understand how grave the situation is.
Hospitals are right now almost all over the country, in most big cities, are already crowded. So if you have COVID now in Mexico, sometimes you will have a hard time to find a bed in a hospital. Things may become really difficult to handle.
A holiday without celebrations in the capital and its surrounding region, the nation's most populous state. The new lockdown will last until January 10th. Alistair Baverstock, CGTN, Mexico City.